Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The questioner says, Assalamu alaikum. I read a hadith in Sahih Muslim saying don't pray in tucked up garments or something like that. I was told that is referring to having pants rolled up, etc. Is this true, or can you explain the hadith? Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Perhaps you're talking about the hadith of Abdullah ibn Abbas radhiyallahu anhuma in Bukhari and in Muslim, in which the Messenger of Allah alayhi salatu is called to have said, أمرت أن أسجد على سبعة أعظم ولا أكف ثوبا ولا شعرا أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. I've been ordered and commanded to pray upon 7 parts of my body, or a little translation, upon 7 a'zum, 7 bones. And I've also been ordered to refrain from tucking, tying, rolling any clothes and any hair. Any clothes and any hair. So this authentic hadith, the Prophet ﷺ clearly says that he was commanded to do something, commanded not to do something. As far as what he's commanded to do, he's commanded to make sujood. His face, his forehead, his nose, his hands, his knees, his feet. Make sujood in a perfect and complete manner. And as far as wala akuf, wala, it says not to tie up, not to roll up. In other words, when I make sujood in a natural manner, a natural and organic way. Whatever's loose from my clothes should fall down. Whatever's loose from my hair should fall down. And another understanding of this is whatever is tied up or fastened before the salah can also remain like that in the salah. As is the zahir, that which is apparent from the madhab of Imam al-Bukhari rahimahullah, as is explained by Hafiz bin Hajar and Fath al-Bari. And many other ulama of the past, they have that view as well. And from the modern day ulama, Sheikh Muhammad ibn Salih al-Uthaymin rahimahullah, is that the prohibition of not tying up and rolling up and tucking garments and hair is for those who do it with the intention of praying like that. My hair is loose, I'm going to tie it up so my hair won't be on the floor. My clothes are like this, I'm going to roll them up, I'm going to tuck them up, so I want to make sujood they don't fall loosely and naturally. And many other ulama, if not most of the other fuqaha, they say that it's general, and that it is a prohibition doing it before the prayer, nothing to do with the salah, and also doing it for the salah. That's their view. Another branch is this considered to be haram or just disliked? Many of them, if not most of them, say that it's tanzih. It's disliked not to do it and not necessarily haram. What is important is that the view that we see to be most fit and Allah knows best is that it's pertaining to doing it for the prayer. And that is because the people of knowledge, they say the wisdom behind it being prohibited is a type of takabbur. It's a type of pride and arrogance for a person not to let everything fall down and prostrate like he's doing. But that doesn't apply if that was how you were dressed before the salah. You're not doing a lot of arrogance and pride. That's how you dress, that's the style, as Sheikh Uthaymeen has explained. Let alone other concepts that are clearly permissible and not disliked, such as a woman whose hair is tied up, a woman whose hair is in plaits or braids. A man's hair that is tied up or in plaits or braids, as we have explained, is permissible. So there are other evidences and proofs that show us, and Allah knows best, what is the desired meaning. What's the desired meaning. Secondly is the sujood, the hadith about let your hair make sujood with you. But what about those who don't have long hair? What about men who don't have long hair? Their hair doesn't make sujood with them. So the hair is short, the hair is tied up, it isn't tied up. Everybody understand this? So we feel that that prohibition is specific to those who intentionally go into the salah with the idea of tying it up and fastening it up so it won't make the sujood with them, or if they have a type of takabbur in them. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala surely knows best. Surely knows best. Another very important concept is al-isbal, is that a man may not have the ability to cut the pants or trim the pants. Maybe he has to roll them up, but they were rolled up before the salah. And he comes into the salah, is it haram? Let the pants go, etc. Even though it's best for him to trim it and to get it tailored. So therefore, that is a brief crash course meaning of the hadith and the desired intention of tucked or rolled. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala surely knows best. We hope that that's clear. Walhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.